Spontaneity can add spice to a marriage. I remember once I asked Brenda to have lunch with me the following day, so she said yes, and she took off work the following day. We got dressed, we got in the car, and to her surprise, I drove to the airport where we took a flight to Washington, D.C., and there we had lunch. We spent the rest of the day in D.C. and returned home that evening. It was a wonderful day. I gave her all of my attention. We did the things that she wanted to do. We went to the places where she wanted to go. It was really a delightful day. I want to speak to husbands right now. Um, this is going to be the final time I kind of share with you some of the things that I learned over 50 years of marriage. Not all of us, but many of us feel that one of the best ways to express our love for our wife is to give her gifts: flowers, candy, jewelry. But I found that with many men, one of the most difficult gifts to give is the gift of ourselves. We've heard, probably, I'm pretty sure you've heard over the years, that diamonds are a girl's best friend. No, they aren't. It's the husband who gives her the diamonds. He's her best friend. Listen, when you met her and you began to go steady, wow, go steady. Do anybody use that phrase anymore? Anyway, you know what I mean. When your relationship began to develop, you didn't stop by a house and knock on the door, ring the doorbell, and she came to the door, gave her a gift, and say, "I love you," and then went on your merry way. No, you didn't do that. You carved out time in your day, in your week, to spend as much time with her as you possibly could, because it was what you wanted, and it was what she wanted. So why should things change when we get married? You know, she needs to know that to you, she's still attractive and she's still desirable. Listen, I'm sure that she appreciates the gifts, but those gifts would mean so much more if they came with you. My daddy used to tell a joke about a wife who asked her husband, "Honey, do you still love me?" And his reply was, "I pay the bills and keep a roof over your head, don't I?" Well, I don't think that was quite the answer she was looking for. And I really don't think it's the message that we want to send to the person who is the love of our life. You know, we spend time, we hang out with the boys, we play 9 or 18 holes of golf. We sit down with our favorite beverage and watch the game. All of those things we plan into our day. Why can't we do the same with our wives? Why can't we just plan time, carve out time, specific time, just for her, you and her, to spend time together? And you guys who are planning to be married one day, and you're involved in a relationship, listen, you should take this to heart also. Listen to these words of wisdom. Listen, that's the end of my sermon. I have made some dumb decisions in our 50 years of marriage. And, Brenda never held back in telling me how dumb they were. Of course, she didn't use that language. But you know what? No matter how polite the words, dumb is dumb. But here's the thing. Brenda never pulled away from supporting me. I always had her support, even when she was proven to be right. So now this is my last post in celebration of our 50th wedding anniversary, and I wanted this post to be reassuring to her. So I wrote this song, and I wrote this song because I want her to know that as long as there is breath in my body, that I am going to be there for her. So I wrote this song specifically for her for our 50th wedding anniversary. And here's the song.
You've always been there for me. Now I'll be there for you. It's such a blessing for me to love and care for you. Your hand in mine. We have stood the test of time with God by our side. For you make my life so sweet. My life is incomplete without your love to guide me. Your love has filled every space. Nothing and no one could ever replace your beauty and your grace. Comfort in pain. Now I'll be there for you. You never once complain. Now I am here for you. You can depend on me in sunshine and in rain, in joy and in pain. My love will never change. I fell in love when I learned your name. Turned a flicker into a flame. Through the years, our ups and downs, our tears, through our doubts and all our fears, we celebrate 50 years. I'll be there. My promise to you, you can depend on me in sunshine and in rain, in joy and in pain. My love for you won't change. I fell in love when I learned your name, hoping that you felt the same. You should know sunshine and in rain, in joy and in pain. My love for you won't change. I fell in love when I learned your name, hoping that you felt the same. You should know my love will only grow. It will never a love as pure as gold. I'll be there. stay with me through thick and through thin. And I want you to know how much I love you.